और कुछ नहीं करना।
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay, so we'll start the session. Hello and welcome everyone. I'm Shuk Parmar, your host for today's webinar. Now, my team and I are here to make sure you have a seamless and engaging experience. If you have any questions or need assistance, feel free to use the chat window. The topic for today is Empower Your Workforce with Microsoft 365 Copilot Use Cases. This is the Advantage India Skilling and AI NSI initiative by Microsoft aimed at empowering the future with AI skills at scale. It highlights key focus areas such as data and AI, Office 365 Copilot, GitHub Copilot, prompt engineering, and security. The initiative emphasizes the role of AI in skill development and digital transformation. Anyone who is interested to join these sessions, please connect with us. Or anyone who wants to organize these exclusive sessions in their organization or college, please do let us know as these sessions are absolutely free. Today's event is sponsored by Synergetics. Synergetics is a leading edge learning solutions provider in India offering specialized training and consulting services. We empower businesses and professionals to thrive in today's fast evolving tech landscape by delivering transformative learning experiences. Our core focus is on enabling digital transformation through innovative skilling programs, advisory services, and end to end implementation support. From modernizing IT frameworks to mastering emerging technologies like AI, cloud computing, and DevOps, Synergetics is committed to equipping you with the tools and knowledge to succeed. These are the learning solutions which are offered by Synergetics, which are persona based onboarding, onboarding add on, certification, certification add on, reskilling, emerging technology training, certification hackathon, cloud adoption, latest technology training, sales, pre sales training, practice playbook, and architecting. This is the Microsoft certification skilling journey. The journey begins with the fundamental certification, then progresses to advanced role based certification, and finally to expert level certifications. We are thrilled to have Komal Sharma as our today's speaker. She is a certified Microsoft trainer and a consultant at Synergetics. She brings a wealth of knowledge and experience in AI and cloud technologies. The agenda for this webinar is understanding Microsoft 365 Copilot, exploring Copilot use cases across departments, enhancing decision making with data driven insights, personalizing customer interactions with proposals, generating creative content and campaign strategies, analyzing market trends and consumer behavior, ensuring compliance and risk management. You have to follow the code of conduct, which will create a respectful environment for all the participants. Please note, participants are not allowed to take screenshot of the presentation and cannot do screen recordings. Do follow us on our social media platforms to get relevant updates on upcoming webinars, workshops, certification training we do. We run communities on Meetup. This is the emerging technology community. Anyone who are eager to learn about technological knowledge can join this community on Meetup. We have multiple communities in Pune, Gujarat, Nagpur, Indore. Those who are interested to join this community, please log in to the Meetup app and gain your knowledge for free. Thank you so much. Now we'll hand over the mic to our speaker.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. Give me a minute. I'm just quickly sharing my screen. Okay. I hope my screen is visible. I'm audible and loud and clear to everyone. Okay, so let's start. So I welcome you all for the session, Microsoft 365 Copilot use cases. Myself, Komal Sharma. I am Microsoft certified trainer and having more than of 16 years of experience as a trainer and software consultant. And I have offered innovative solutions on enterprise architecting and early consultancy solutions. I have all expert level of certification for Microsoft 365 services, Microsoft security solutions, and Microsoft Power Platform. And I have all the related certification for Copilot. So it's over like 1 year and that I am working with Copilot and I'm exploring my capability with the same. And I have also started working with Security Copilot. So today I'm just going to share my understanding, my knowledge about the Copilot. What is this Copilot is all about, right? How we can start working with Copilot. What are the different products available with Copilot, and plus we are going to focus on Copilot for Microsoft 365 services. Now when you are interacting with Copilot, it is very important to know to write the prompt, right? So we interact with Copilot by writing the prompts. So Copilot should be able to understand the prompt. How effective you are going to write the prompt, the same you are getting the expected result. And then we are going to focus on different use cases, like if you are a salesperson, how you can use Copilot, what are the different ideas, or for marketing or for HR, finance, right? Well, let's first start with Copilot. So before starting with Copilot, I just wanted to know from you all, how many of you know about AI? What do you think, what is AI? Anyone? Can you quickly raise your hand? How many of you know about AI? I hope I'm audible. Okay, great. Anurag has mentioned he know about AI. Kunal, Bharti, okay, that's great. Sumaya, very good. Okay, that's great. So, can you give me any one example from your day-to-day life that you feel like is a part of AI or is a example of AI you can discuss with me? Making machine intelligent as like human. Okay. Any day-to-day life example that you feel like it's AI? Alexa. Oh, great. Any other example? YouTube recommendation. I think you all know Insta, Facebook, right? Chat GPT. And there are the application that is giving you suggestion, like you might have observed that you have typed something or to search something and you will observe that all the applications are giving you recommendation or any related videos, advertisements like that, right? So these all are AI related examples. There are many devices like Alexa, Google Assistant. You have, if you have iPhone, you have Siri, right? Then you have like some TV shows, right? You have application that you are using, Netflix. So as per your liking preferences, you have other suggested applications. Then you have email services like Gmail that use AI to filter out the spam. That is the inbuilt AI capability of that system, right? Navigation application like Google Map. That is again the AI that is giving you the real time traffic update. E-commerce application like we are using Amazon, and that use AI for the recommended product based on your browsing, your purchase history. AI is also used in healthcare, like for example, diagnosis your disease, any medical issue, predicting patient outcome, or giving you personalized treatment plan. Google Lens, right? So these all are the example of AI, right? So nowadays we all know the power of artificial intelligence, and that is developing day by day. Especially after the introduction of Gen AI, it is taking the creativity to the next level, right? And that Gen AI is again a subset of deep learning that is a part of artificial intelligence. This Gen AI is going to help us to create new artificial content, data that may include image, any video, music, or even 3D models, and without any efforts required by human being. Now the advancement of this LLM, these have led to the development of Gen AI. These Gen AI models are trained, right? And they learn the data set, design within the data based on large data set. And they can generate new example that are just similar to the training data. Let's say we are human beings, right? That is what the artificial intelligence, and that is also called the digital brain, you can say. Like we human beings, why we are special? Because we have brains. We can use our intelligence to know what is right, what is wrong, right? We have different experience in our life. When we touch something that is very hot, and as per that experience by touch, we know that yes, this pot may be hot when you're going to try to touch that next time. That's what the intelligence you have with your previous experience, right? You have some knowledge. We go to school, we go for office, we have different trainings, we have different practices, exercise. Why we do that? To train ourselves, right? Accordingly, we can say that yes, we are intelligent, and every human being is having a different intelligence, different skill set. Some of you must be very good in engineering, some of you must be very good in IT field, some of you must be very good in sales, some of you must be very good in finance, account, right? So everyone is intelligent in his own area. Similarly, here we have AI models. These AI models are trained on a specific requirement, right? Like here we have Copilot. Copilot is what? It's a Gen AI. It's a assistant, you can say. This is a powered by generative AI. So this Copilot you can say this is your AI assistant, which is integrated into your application. And these Copilot models are trained according to your requirement, according to your need, where you wanted to use it. Like I wanted to use Copilot with my day-to-day applications. I wanted to use this Gen AI models with my shopping application. I wanted to use this capability with my medical field, right? So everyone is having a different requirement. So these co-pilots are your assistant, you can say. It can help a business user to get more done in less time. It can generate new content, automated task for you, right? And you can save your time and become more productive, more creative. As a developer, you can create plugins to integrate Copilot into your business processes, your data. You can build custom copilots to add AI capability. Copilot can be used with your Microsoft 365 application like your Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, right? So it can basically help you to complete all your tasks faster and more efficiently. Here you have some examples of Copilot, like Copilot on web. Means you can use web browsing with Copilot with AI capability. You can use Copilot to answer your question, create a content and search the web when you are using Bing search engine in Edge browser. For example, you can ask Copilot to generate the list of opportunity in an industry to give more detailed information, right? Like let's say I just wanted to know with Copilot what is Microsoft Copilot in Dynamic 365. So Copilot will give me the answer. I do not know how many of you have explored Copilot with Bing.com. If not, you must. You just ask with Copilot is going to search the content that is available in internet over the internet and is going to frame the answer according to your understanding, according to your requirement. Then you have Copilot in Microsoft 365 that is paid. You have to purchase the license for the same. So all your Microsoft 365 application that you are already using, you can use the capability like uh, creating any Word document, creating any PPT, summarizing any content, right? Then let's say in Outlook, you wanted to summarize your email, you can check your schedule and can even find the relevant emails and documents. You can also use AI to support your business processes. That is your Dynamic 365, like Copilot in Dynamic 365, customer service, then supply chain, sales, right? Then for data analysis, if you want a assistant, so Copilot can help you to automatically and like generate the codes, right? So when you are creating Power BI reports, Copilot can analyze your data and then suggest and create the appropriate data visualization. Then if you are Azure user, like if you are working with Azure platform, you can use Copilot as a security professional. If you want to access, you wanted to mitigate or respond to the threats, it can be easily integrated with Azure platform and it can assist you, right, with your Azure cloud services. Security Copilot, that is especially for security operation team, how you can manage the threat, how you can investigate an incident and take the remediation action. Then Copilot in GitHub Copilot, that is to help the developer, right? So every Copilot serves you a different purpose, right? And you can use that assistant in the related area. Now let's focus on Microsoft Copilot, right? Copilot for Microsoft 365 services. So Microsoft Copilot for 365, this is just like having a small assistant, as just like your co-pilot in a plane, that is to assist you, right? And that is just in front of you and it's going to serve you as per your requirement with your all favorite application like Word, Excel, Outlook, Teams. And this assistant can help you to get all the things done faster and more efficiently by providing you helpful suggestions and automating your task. Whenever you're working with Microsoft 365 application, you can call upon the Copilot. Think of it just as a chat window, right? Or a helper sidebar that you can open whenever you need assistant. Copilot understand what you are working on and provide you relevant suggestion. Let's say you are writing an email in Outlook. It might suggest you that different ways you can phrase your message, or it can help you to find a file you need to attach. It can automate all the repetitive tasks. Let's say in Excel, it can help you create some complex formulas. See, working in Excel, it's not a cup of tea for everyone. You must be having really good understanding for analysis, for creating custom columns, creating the formulas, right? So here Copilot can help you to work with these formula, generate the chart based on your data. If you need to draft a report, any presentation, Copilot can help you there. So basically Copilot can help you save your task, right? Providing you quick suggestion, creating documents, creating the draft, creating the presentation, and it can help you complete all your work faster. It can of course improve your quality of your work, giving you smart suggestion, right? So Copilot for Microsoft 365, it has expert. It's like an expert by your side, right? And like you are drafting your email, analyzing your data, managing your email, it just makes your work easier. Here I have a video for you. Just have a look. I just need to reshare my screen with audio. So please excuse me. Let me know if it's not visible, it's not audible to you. I hope this video could give you a glimpse like what is the capability of Microsoft 365 with different application like Word, Excel, PowerPoint, right? Now let's move ahead and let's focus more on Microsoft 365 Copilot capability. So there are different features that is available with Microsoft 365, as you can integrate with Microsoft 365 application. You can use Copilot capability with Word to draft a document, edit a document, or to analyze your document. With PowerPoint, you can uh, generate a new content, edit a new slide, right? You can manage email, schedule meetings. So basically, as an end user, you use these application. So Microsoft Copilot, it understand and process your language, your natural language. Let's say as a human being, right now I'm interacting with you. I have just asked you a simple question, what is AI? And you all have given me your response. So this is what the interaction is being done in a simple language, that is an English language. Similarly, the Copilot, it understand our language, right? And that is done with a natural language. To perform any task, like you have asked Copilot to schedule a meeting for you, right? So Copilot is going to understand your language. Copilot is going to set the reminder for you. It's going to find the information in the documents. Copilot can help you generate the content, right? Then Copilot, it is totally integrated with your Microsoft 365 environment, as it can collaborate, right, by different application. Like let's say you are using Microsoft Teams, and you can connect with any file that is saved in your OneDrive, right? You can use Copilot capability and can get connect with any of the user in your organization, any of the file in your OneDrive, SharePoint, or the file that is you are accessible for. Okay. Now here I have another video just to give you a understanding about the Copilot system. Please have a look. Microsoft 365 Copilot is powered by Microsoft. So this was the Copilot system, that how Copilot works. Now when you are starting with Copilot, you need license, right? First, you must be having E3 or E5 license, or you must be assigned business standard or business premium license, right? Or if you are a student, you must be having A3 or A5 faculty or student license. And then your you must be having an active account in your Entra. Like let's say when your organization is set up, all the users are added to the Entra, that is your identity based model, right? Now Entra is used to manage all your users, and you can assign the license. So let's say you have already a license and you are already using Microsoft 365 services. You are good to go and use Copilot. Now Copilot can be purchased as an add-on license for all the users, right? Now, when you wanted to collaborate with Copilot, your document must be saved in OneDrive. Okay. So Copilot cannot work with the file that is saved in your local drive. But yes, you can use Microsoft 365 desktop application and you can explore the Copilot capability with the same. Let's say if you want to create a new document, you wanted to create any new PPT and all that you can do. But if you want to summarize or you wanted to access any document with Copilot capability, that document must be available in your OneDrive. Okay. Now there must be a query in your mind that how Copilot actually works, because we are human being, right? We are asking Copilot to perform something or to do any task, but how Copilot understand our work, right? So Copilot, it use LLM, that is what, the large language model. It understand your need, your requirement. So it allow Copilot to integrate with a user in a conversational manner, like just the way we are talking right now, right? I'm communicating with you, I'm explaining you some concept, you may ask some query, any question, and I'm going to understand and replying you the same, right? So Copilot makes it easy to manage all the tasks and access the information, and that is done with the understanding the concept and user need. By integrating with all your documents, emails, and other work content, Copilot can provide you the related suggestion and can reduce the digital overload. During meetings, Copilot can give you real-time summaries. It can totally transform your work, right? If you miss a meeting, Copilot can give you summary of what was discussed. Ensure that you always stay up to date without having to review any lengthy recording. Copilot can analyze the content. Copilot can give you suggestion. Copilot can draft your response, okay, and save your lots of time. Copilot can also suggest you layout. Copilot can help you in data analysis. Okay. And user have control over the AI suggestion that is provided by Copilot. If you want to accept the suggestion, you can modify or you can reject the suggestions, ensuring that the final output align with your references. It your according to your requirement, according to the preferences. While Copilot give you valuable assistant, it also give you, you know, focus on importance of human judgment and decision making in the workflow. So basically, when you work with Copilot, you have to use any of these application, and you are using your devices that may be uh, organization owned devices or maybe your personal devices. Let's say I'm using my personal device and I'm using Microsoft 365 account provided my organization, and I'm able to access Teams, Outlook, Word from my device. Okay. Now, when I have opened any of these applications, I have Copilot because my organization has assigned the license for Copilot, right? Now, then you have Microsoft 365 services. So, as a user, we provide the input or we provide the question in this application. Now, the Copilot, it used the uh, it understand the input, understand the requirement, and consult Microsoft Graph for any related data. Let's say I just wanted to summarize uh, any data. Let's say summarize the detail about the meetings done with any user in my organization, any chat I have done. I wanted to summarize that. So Copilot is going to consult with Microsoft that, hey, do you have any related information? So Microsoft Graph is going to check all the connective point, right? So Microsoft Graph is it to evaluate for the responsible AI practice. And then it gives you the response back to the Copilot, and Copilot provide a well-formed, relevant suggestion, relevant actionable command back to the user. And that is related to your organizational specific data for relevance and context, right? Like you may have some files saved in OneDrive. You may have some emails, some Teams chat conversation done with any colleague, SharePoint site communication. So this graph is going to connect with any of these data asked by Copilot and give you the response by Copilot. Anyone, any query, any questions so far? I hope I am audible to everyone. If you have any query, any question, please feel free to put it into the chat. Okay, just give me a second to have a sip of water. Okay, now let's focus on core components of Copilot for Microsoft 365. As I have already used these words in my conversation, like if you remember, LLM, natural language, and Microsoft 365 application. Microsoft 365 application already you all know, right? All the collaboration application, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Teams, SharePoint, and all. What is LLM? Large language model. So large language models are a fundamental component of Microsoft 365 Copilot, right? And that enable Copilot to provide us intelligent or relevant response and assist with different tasks. LLM use advanced natural language processing. This is a technique to understand and interpret a user input. And this involves analyzing the context, right? What is the intention behind the text so that it could generate meaningful response. These LLM can maintain context across the interaction and allow Copilot to give the relevant answer, even in the complex conversation. These LLM used in Microsoft 365 Copilot are hosted in Microsoft Cloud and are not trained on your organization data. It ensures that your data remain secure and private. Copilot leverage Microsoft Graph, right? So that it can access the enterprise data and enhance the ability to provide you accurate information. When a user prompt Copilot, these models search for relevant pattern, any data or context from the knowledge base. Then LLM generate the response, ensure clarity and relevance. These LLM continuously learn from the interaction and new data and improving its performance and accuracy over the time. So you are always welcome to give your feedback, as your feedback help these models to refine, make Copilot more efficient, effective in assisting with you, right? Let's say the response you have got from the Copilot, you are not okay with the same, you are not satisfied. You give your feedback, thumbs down. This is what not expected, right? If you feel like this response was very good, give your thumbs up. Response was very good, right? Now coming to natural language processing. Natural language is what? The language we speak that we understand. So there are different components available in natural language. The first one is tokenization. See, when we start, learning a new language, how we start actually, do you remember anyone? When you were in a school, we used to start, working with um, English subject or any math. When we start with a basic, how actually we start? First, we need to know what is A, what is B, what is 1, 2, what are these numbers, what are these characters, right? And then we put together, like let's say we start uh, remembering two words, letter N, cat, dog, right? And then we use a full sentence and try to connect one word to another to come out with a meaning, right? This is how we understand a language. Similarly, here in Copilot, it used the tokenization. As a user, when we interact with Copilot, all the sentences are broken down into the token, right? Let's say, what is Copilot? What is a different word, and then again WHAT. So similarly, these all are the tokenization, and every token is having a different meaning. So it just simplify your complex paragraph by breaking down the text into smaller chunks, and that is known as tokenization. And then here you have semantic analysis that can help Copilot to get underlying meaning or the context. Let's say I want Copilot to create a PPT. But what is the context? I will write that I am a trainer. Or if you wanted to create a proposal, so you will mention your role, who you are, right? Then sentiment analysis. Sentiment is what? What is your mood? Are you happy? What is your mood, your emotion in a text? For more accurate understanding of user intent. You are a boss, kind of a commanding tone. You are requesting for a leave, right? Maybe the tone is very casual, very friendly, very formal. So what is the sentiment? And then you have language translation. As there is a multilingual task is possible and enable Copilot to assist you across different language. Then there is a one more very important component, that is Microsoft Graph. If you remember the diagram I was showing you into that Copilot system, there was Microsoft Graph, right? So Copilot consult with Microsoft Graph. So Microsoft Graph is a very powerful tool, and that integrate with Copilot to enhance a user productivity and help in different tasks. Microsoft Graph is an API actually, and that connect with multiple Microsoft services and devices. It allows developer to access a wide range of data from Microsoft 365 services, including Outlook, OneDrive, Teams, right? So Microsoft Graph, it enhances Copilot by accessing and integrate the data from different Microsoft 365 services. And by leveraging a user data from Microsoft Graph, Copilot can provide you personalized insight, personalized recommendation. For example, it can suggest you related document, any email, calendar. Let's say I want Copilot to connect with any of my team member. So it will give you the suggestion of all the people who you are interacting in your day-to-day life, right? Then with access to Microsoft Teams, another collaboration tool, Copilot can provide you a better teamwork. It can help you manage your team communication, share the files, and track your project progress. Like here you can see that how this Copilot is connecting with different issues, like this is organization, chat, reports, calendars, meeting, how these information are connected with each other, right? How one user is connected to another user, file, meetings, devices. Microsoft Graph with Copilot, it is to read or to organize your email by accessing your calendar data. It can suggest you some meeting time or send invite for you. It can retrieve the document from OneDrive, from SharePoint, right? And integrating with Copilot with Microsoft To Do, it can help you to update or to track your task or ensure you stay on top of your responsibility. Now, Microsoft Copilot is Microsoft is totally committed to responsible AI. Means as I have a you know given different session on Copilot, every time I give answer to a common question from the participant. This is the concern about the security. How Copilot is secure? Is my organization data is spread over the internet, right? How Copilot is making sure that the data is totally secure. So Microsoft is deeply committed to responsible AI. Ensure that the development and deployment of these AI technologies are ethical, totally transparent and beneficial to everyone. Microsoft approach to responsible AI is guided by different core principles. Fairness. So AI model it should be unbiased and provide equitable outcome for all the users. Reliability means AI system it must operate in a safe and predictable manner. Privacy. AI should respect a user privacy and all the sensitive information should be totally secure. Inclusiveness. AI should be designed to serve diverse population and include perspective from different communities. Transparency. User and stakeholders should understand how AI models makes decisions. And accountability. Organizations should be responsible for the outcome and impact of their AI system. Microsoft has different initiative to promote the responsible AI, like AI for Good program. This program generally is for harness the power of AI to address all the global challenges such as climate change, healthcare, education, right? Then AI for accessibility that focus on developing AI solution and that power user with disabilities, ensuring equal opportunities. So that was all about Copilot. We have discussed what is Copilot, what are the core component of Copilot, how Copilot works, right? And how Microsoft is committed to responsible AI in Microsoft Copilot system. If anyone, any query, any questions so far, please put your query in the chat box. Okay, there is a question from Kunal. Generate the summary of records. Yeah. So yes, Copilot, Kunal, you have Dynamic 365 CRM, right? And that include the feature where you can get the record, you can get the summary of the record, such as any contact or any lead. Okay, so you can explore Copilot with Dynamic 365 CRM. Okay, it can also summarize your contacts, your leads, some sales document if you want. That all you can do with Dynamic 365 CRM. Any other question, Kunal? Anyone, any query, any question so far? Okay, let's move ahead. Now, in this part, we are going to explore the possibilities with Copilot for Microsoft 365. So, this is the agenda for this module. Here in this part, we are going to explore the capability of Microsoft 365 environment, like how we can use Copilot with Word, Outlook, PowerPoint, Excel, Teams, right? So let's first see how we can use Copilot in Word. So when you open Microsoft Word, you will notice the very first icon here, Draft with Copilot. When you will click on it, it will give you the area to write your prompt. And here you can write, like, let's say I wanted to create a content, I wanted to create a document, right? Let's say, let me take you to Word document. I'm going to open a new blank document. And here I have this Copilot icon, right? And even here you have this Copilot icon. This will give you a chat box and you can ask Copilot any query, any question if you have. Let's say here I'm writing that I am a trainer. Please help me to create assignment on Microsoft 365 Copilot for my students, right? Create. And I have my assignment ready. I can immediately share it with my students. Earlier, it used to take lots of time, lots of hours to, create an assignment or to create MCQs or assessment for my student, right? Now it is very easy for me to use Copilot for this different tasks. Like I can create the content, I can create the PPTs, right? Now, let's say here I have just prepared this document and I wanted to uh, rewrite this sentence or I wanted to make any changes. Let's say I wanted to keep it. If you feel like it's okay, you can click on keep it. Then here you have this icon that is to refresh it, regenerate it. Let's say you feel like no, it's not okay. I just wanted to regenerate it. Now there are two copies. Can you see that? This is the previous attempt and this is the next attempt. Let's say I am going for first attempt only. I just wanted to write, please add few tasks related to Outlook. Enter. And here, this is the refined response. And I can click on keep it. Right? And now your final document is ready. It is very important to review what is the content generated, because this is what your co-pilot. You are always in a role of main pilot, right? Do not trust 100%, but always review, always check the content created by co-pilot. Read, is it like all the tasks are framed according to your requirement or not? Okay, let's say I wanted to use a document that is already created. So let me just quickly pick one document. I have few resource file. Let's say so I have this project plan, and here I just wanted to use Copilot. Please help me to create a summary. Even when you will open this chat box, you will notice that here you have some suggestion, that if you wanted to summarize this document, you wanted to generate an image, right? So Copilot is going to working for you. Now here you have the summary of this document. Here, can you see that I have a summary? I have a suggestion. Can you provide a shorter summary? You can also mention, please summarize this document in 10 bullet points. So it is going to give you the response accordingly, and here you have the short summary. And again you have the suggestion. Let's say it is asking, can you highlight the most critical steps? Right? So here you have all the critical steps. If you wanted to focus on any particular area, you can do so. Like, let's say you wanted to focus on any particular paragraph or any specific information you want, you can do so. What are the potential risk identify? Means any question you wanted to ask with the Copilot about your document. Right? So this was Copilot capability with Word. Now let's move back. So we have explored both. We have used this prompt here to create a new document, and we have used the chat capability where you can modify anything, if you wanted to add a new content, you wanted to summarize, ask any question about your documents, all we have just right. Now let's move ahead. In this part, we will understand how you can summarize and draft the email with Copilot. So when you're using the Copilot capability with Copilot in Outlook, Copilot can help you to give you the summary of all the email. Let's say uh, you have taken leave for 2 or 3 days. Now you are out of your work, you are not able to access your emails, your Outlook, but when you are back, you have to read all the emails, you have to respond, right? And that you want to do as soon as possible, because there may be some pending action item from your side. You have to reply to some email, you have to share some documents, right? Let's say I'm a trainer, and when I take leave, uh, there are many TOCs, many content that is asked by the client, and I'm supposed to share that. But when I'm on leave, I'm not able to do so, right? Let's say if any query asked by my colleague, let's say Komal, can you do the training on this content? So I have to reply, yes, I can do that, or no, I cannot do that, or I need the preparation time, whatever. Okay, so I have to respond on the same. So Copilot can immediately help you to give you a quick summary of all the emails that you have missed from last 2 days, 4 days. Copilot will let you know if there is any action item from your side, right? If I have to share any file, do I have to reply or any email? So Copilot can give you a quick summary, and not only the summary will help you to reply on an email, will help you to draft a new email, right? And will help you to give you the suggestion about the file related to the email you are drafting. Okay, now let me take you to Copilot. So here in Copilot, let's say I have different emails and I wanted to have the summary. Okay, let's say here I will ask Copilot summarize, and I have the summary that there was a query asked by Sunita to create some video on the content, right? Or let's say I just wanted to use Copilot to create a new content. Let's say this I wanted to. So you can write, help me to draft an email to apply for 2 days leave as I am traveling to my hometown. Enter. And here my email is ready. Okay, and here if you wanted to keep it, you can do so. You can discard, you can retry, you can also mention, make it shorter, make it longer, you can change the tone, like is it a formal, it's a casual, right? So you can change the tone. Just read your content created by Copilot. If you are not satisfied, you can also ask Copilot to retry it. Let's say here I have asked Copilot to retry it, right? And here your email is ready. If you wanted to keep it, just keep it, make some required changes like what is the start date, end date, okay, and you can do so. Now let's move ahead. Anyone, any query, any question related to Copilot in Word? How can I enable Copilot in Word? Okay, so Kunal, because you may not have Copilot paid license, that's why you are not able to see Copilot with your Microsoft Word. In my case, I have Copilot paid license assigned by my organization. Okay, so Copilot need license. So you need to have a license for the same. Got it? So now let's move ahead and let's see how we can use Copilot capability in PowerPoint. So in PowerPoint, basically, the main task that we need to do is to set up the presentations. Like let's say as a trainer, preparing a topic is not but much hectic for me. Okay, that's my job. I have to prepare the topic. I have to deliver the training sessions. But the very, time taking task is that to prepare the presentations, right? I have to put some images, put some content, and many time it happens that you have to prepare the document, but for the presentation you have to create the ppt because the entire 30-40 pages of documents cannot be used during the presentation or during the meeting. That's why it is a good idea to set up a presentation, creating a presentation, have the bullet point taken out of your documents, and immediately be ready with your presentation. But it is very time taking, right? So here Copilot can really help you out. So you can create a presentation from scratch. You can create a presentation just putting a title of the topic, or if you have some agenda, you can just mention that, or if you wanted to create a presentation from any document that is already there in your OneDrive. That you can do with Copilot. Now let me quickly take you to the Copilot in PowerPoint. Okay, so I have to create a new PPT. Just give me a minute. So here I have a new PPT, right? Let's see. Create a presentation about Copilot for Microsoft 365. Include the agenda. What is Copilot? Copilot core component and enter. Right? And here I have my PPT created. There are total 20 slides. And in between, if you wanted to add any new topic, you can add. You can ask Copilot to please add a topic about so and so, and it can be added. You just review that and just click on generate the slide. Okay, so now here all my slides are ready. If you want to keep it, just click on keep it. Right, you have all 23 slides available, and you wanted to save, you can save it in your OneDrive. Now let's say I have save. Let's say I wanted to create a PPT from a documents. Just give me a minute. I'm just picking a prompt. Okay, so here I have a file already there in my resources. There is a file market trend report protein shake. So I'm going to use this file. Let me go back to my presentation. Create a presentation, and here I have a reference file. So reference file is not listed here. So I can just quickly open a file, and that, let me check again, that is market trend report. Yeah, this one. So I will just quickly I'm not getting the option to copy the link. That's the issue. Okay, let me try again. Okay, we'll do one thing. I can use this file and let's enter. And here I have my PPT ready. As you can see that I have just attached a file. Okay. If you have the file link, you can directly copy the file link here, and you can see the PPT will be created immediately, right? And here you can just go to designer, and if you wanted to use any other design, you can apply that. If you have already a template available, let's say for your organization you must be following any template, okay, you want that all the PPT should be created with that template, no problem. Just open that template, okay, a blank template, and ask Copilot to create the PPT by using the same template, and your PPT will be created with your organization template, right? If you wanted to summarize any slide, let's say, please summarize slide 4 to 10. And here you have a summary, and that you can use as a presenter note. Okay, or you want a detailed explanation, you can ask Copilot to do it for you. Now let's move on, and here let's see how we can use the Copilot in Excel. So in Excel, if you have already a table created, Copilot can help you out to summarize your data, to analyze it, create a new formula column, highlight anything, conditional formatting. Okay, so Copilot can really help you out in Excel. Let me take you to the Excel. Let me see if any file available with me. Mm, okay, so I'm going to open this file that is mentioned here. Not this one. The Contos. Yep, this one, Contoso Chai Tea Market Trend. So I'm going to use this file. So here, as I have opened, okay, already some analysis I have done. No problem. I will just open the Copilot here. Can you see this conditional formatting? And that I have done with the help of Copilot only. Okay. So now here I'm just quickly writing a few prompts. And first I will start with show data insight. Right, here it is. If you want, you can add it to a new sheet. Total social media and searches by date, or even I have previously created one more analysis that the chai sale by the date, or here you can also use suggest a formula column. So on the base of this data table, it is going to give the suggestion. right? And here you have the suggestion column. You can click on insert column, and before inserting that, here you can just see the formula, right? And this formula, you can see the explanation, what this formula is all about, what the purpose. Okay, do you really want to add it? And if you want to know more about this formula, you want this Copilot should give you more understanding about this formula, you can do so. Let's click on insert column. It is giving you that, okay, preview how it will be added. And here you have the average chai sale. A new column is added. Here you can also use the suggestion apply color and formatting, right? Or you can also ask Copilot to give you suggestion about the conditional format. Please give me suggestion for conditional formatting. Here you have the suggestions. Like if you want to highlight top 3 columns in total social media and searches. This one. Let's see. If you want to apply it, you can click on apply. This is how it will be formatted. Fill color is yellow, font color is black. And here you have your detail. Now let's move ahead. So Copilot can also assist you in Teams. So Teams, what we generally do? Anyone? Why we use Microsoft Teams? Okay, I can see Kunal, if you have the paid license and you are not able to see Copilot icon here, then you need to ask with your admin. Okay, because once the license is assigned, it is automatically available with all the applications. Okay, you can also check in web, open Word, Excel, PowerPoint in web and just see, can you see the Copilot icon over there? Because maybe some organization they restrict their user to use the Copilot in desktop application, so they have to use Copilot with web only. Okay, so you can try the same. Is it clear, Kunal? So you can just cross check if it is available in web. Like I can show you. Let me just log in with my organization account. Okay, and here even can you see immediately I have this Copilot icon, or if I can open it with the Word. Let me open this blank document. Okay, like here you can see, here I can see this Copilot icon here. Okay, or if I wanted to attach any content, I can do so. Or I have this Copilot icon over there. Got it? Even here at the top, you have this option. Ask Copilot anything like what you want. You want to create a proposal, want to have the insight of any file, draft a business memo, all you can do here. Even if you want to combine 3 4 files all together and you want to have a comparison for the same, you can do so. Okay, let's say I have opened this Word document and I will just quickly take the prompt from here. Like if you are from sales and you wanted to compare the supplier agreement, so I just want this prompt that I'm a sales manager, a supplier of various grocery and beverages. Please create a report that is going to compare supplier agreement for 3 of our customer. So now I want these files and that I need to actually get it from here, but my dear, I'm not able to get that link from here. Okay, no problem. We'll do the same in web. And the file I will quickly pick from my OneDrive. Let me just find my file. So agreements first is this one. And I will copy the link. And this link I will paste here. Oh, copy and paste. One more. Another agreement is yeah, one is this. Copy link. Copy. I will put it here. Now one more. The last one. And done. So Copilot is going to give the comparison of all 3 agreements. Enter. And here you have the comparison. As I can see, agreement comparison, payment term, renewal term, order amount, pricing term, analysis and recommendation. So it is not only giving the comparison but also giving you the recommendation which agreement you can go ahead. If you want, you can click on keep it. Okay, so we have used Copilot for all the desktop application and for the web also. Now let's move ahead and I will explore quickly Teams. So in Teams, as you can see here, I have the Copilot icon. Just open the Copilot. Here you can see 2 mode. If you have paid license, you can see 2 mode, work mode and web mode. Okay, so let's say I have opened web mode. Now I can ask Copilot for any information that is available in internet. But if it is in work mode, I can connect with any of the user in my organization. Let's say, please summarize the chat with person. Now, who is that person? And here it is giving me suggestion. The user I'm, interacting in my day-to-day life. Let's say I wanted to interact with Sunita. Enter. And here I have the summary. Similarly, let's say if you wanted to add any file, add any meeting, even add any email. So here in Teams, you get the chat capability and you can connect with any of the user, file, meeting or email related to your organization boundary. If any file which is saved in your OneDrive, you can also get connect with that file and you can select that. Okay, go to that path. Let's say I just wanted to see my file, my Copilot reference file, let's say. Okay, please summarize. And it is giving you the summary for the file that is saved in your OneDrive, right? So you do not have to move to any other application, but here from Teams only, you can directly connect to any of the file, chat, email and all. Now, if you go to any specific chat and you wanted to use Copilot capability, you can do so. Like let's say if any communication I have done with Kiran, I can open the Copilot here and I can ask Copilot like let's say, is there any file shared with Kiran or any summary can you give me or any communication done with Kiran last month. So Copilot is going to give you all the response, all the answers. Okay, even this is what the ongoing meeting. This is the ongoing meeting, right? And here also you can use the Copilot. Let's say any communication you have missed, but here in my organization we do not have the option for the transcript, right? If your organization is allowing you to have the transcript, then whatever we are speaking, that will be captured by Copilot, and will Copilot can give you the summary of all the spoken sentences. But right now, as in my organization, transcript is not enabled. So whatever is written in the chat, Copilot can give you the response accordingly. If you wanted to reply anyone, so you can ask Copilot, can you please, uh, draft a reply to this user and all. So that can be done. Let's move ahead. So this was a graph grounded chat, means you can use the graph grounded chat capability from Teams. Like you can use the Teams and you can interact with any of the file, data, email and all. And same capability you get when you are going to open office.com. Like here I have open office.com and here you have the Copilot icon, and same as you were interacting with Copilot from Teams, you can connect from here. You can add any of the user in your organization, any file, right? Make sure you are open to the work mode, and then you can connect with any meeting, email, file and all. If it is there in web mode, you cannot connect with the file and all or any people here in the chat. In web mode, you can only connect with the data available in the internet. So same as if you do not want to use office.com or Teams for interacting with Copilot, you can open Microsoft Bing. There only you will also get the two options, work mode or web mode. Okay, let's say I have opened bing.com. Here you have the Copilot icon. You all can access, whoever is there in this meeting, you all can access this capability. You all can right now open bing.com and type Copilot, or you just click on the Copilot icon. In your case, there must be only web mode. By default, web is open. You do not have the option to toggle on or off. Let's say I have just opened, let's say I have used this prompt. As a VP of sales, please provide information on target audience, market size, competition, trend, and all. So basically, you are a VP, let's say, of any plastic manufacturing industry, and you wanted to do a market research for plastic component, and that information is available externally, right? You also can try this prompt I am putting here in this chat box. Enter. And here you have your response ready. You have your research report, market research report. You have the target audience, market size, right? Please put it in table format. And here you go. The same information is available in this table format, and you can just simply uh, copy and put it into the Word document. Now, as you have noticed, when I'm interacting with Copilot, every time I have to write the prompt. So it is very important the prompt you are putting. Make sure your prompt is always clear. What is your end goal? Should be clear to the Copilot. Let's say you wanted to create a summary, but how, what is the summary? Is it a short summary, it's in a bullet points, or the output you want is in a sentence, is a paragraph in a table format? So always make your prompt clear, okay, and put it only the required information that you want. Do not put any unnecessary data. Do not make your prompt much complex. And whatever the answer you are getting, whatever the prompt, the response you are getting, or the document which is created, always verify. Give the feedback as I have just suggested. You always give your feedback, like here, as I have just used Copilot in bing.com. You have the thumbs up and thumbs down. If you don't like, give thumbs down. If you like, give thumbs up, right? Then a co-pilot is always your assistant. Do not over rely on it or over depend on it. He is just your assistant, just to save your time and boost your productivity. Okay. And yes, whatever the answer you are going, question you are going to ask, co-pilot is going to review response. Do not stop yourself on your one response only. If you are not satisfied, try to reframe your answers, you reframe your questions. Okay. And yes, make sure that your data is always in an organization boundary. Try to get the data directly from the OneDrive if you want to summarize and all. But yes, all your data is totally secure, totally safe, as Microsoft assured that your privacy is always maintained and your data is never ever uploaded to the internet. All the security policies set up in your organization is followed by organization. Is followed by Copilot. So make sure in your prompt you have a goal. Like, is it a list you want, as a presentation you want, any summary you want, right? Set the context, like who you are. I'm a marketing manager. I'm a trainer. I wanted to create this PPT for my training session. I wanted to prepare this document for my meeting, right? So put the context. What is your expectation? The response is in what tone? Is it any friendly tone? Is it any casual, any, kind of a order you are giving? And then what is your source? Source is a file, source may be any time range, source may be any date range, source may be any people, any file, any email. So your prompt should be having all four parts: goal, context, expectation, and source. When you're going to put all together, that would be the effective prompt. Like the recent prompt I have just shared you in chat, the prompt was who you are. You have set the context, expectation, tone, right? And the source. Everything you have. These are some best practices to use Copilot. Like as your prompt should be clear, concise. Experiment with different style means try to write the same sentence in different way. Try to ask the same question in a different way, in different style. Give Copilot a point of view, right? Like how you want the answer. Like let's say you are a marketing manager, you are a IT professional. So please set your context, right? Like let's say here, the prompt I'm using, it has all the use cases. Like if you are from finance, if you're from HR, right? So Copilot is going to serve you accordingly. Make sure you have defined your role. Are you from HR? You are from finance? You are from marketing? So always set the context. So Copilot is going to give you the response. Like let's say I am a trainer, my purpose of creating the assignment is different. As a student, his work interacting with Copilot for the assignment must be different, right? Be polite with Copilot, like I'm always putting, please can you do that? It is just like etiquette, how you are interacting with Copilot. It's not like that Copilot is not going to work with you, but just be polite. Try to sentence it is something like you are asking with your any assistant, your friend, any colleague in your organization. Just the best practices. And do not stop yourself. Try to use Copilot in different way, in different scenario, and different use cases. Iterate means do not give up. Always give your feedback. Your feedback is really very important both for Microsoft and Copilot, right? Then only Copilot performance will be enhanced. I know because I am working with Copilot from last 1 year, and I know that initial the issue I was facing, sometime it was giving me some error not the expected, or was giving me reply, no sorry I cannot do that, please do it, try it later, something like that. So I was giving the feedback. It was even I was having the option to give the screenshot. So this is how like Copilot has improved a lot, as the performance is improved over the last 1 year. So Microsoft Graph Connector is what, like when you are interacting with Copilot, you might have observed that I was interacting with Teams, using Teams, and I was able to connect with any of the user, file, meeting, email, right? How it is possible? It is because of the Graph Connector that is helping us to connect with different services, not only with Microsoft 365, but there are different other Microsoft services available. So Graph Connector can help you to connect with these services, with these application. So here I have few use cases, like if you are from executive. So these are some use cases, like you can ask Copilot to give you the summary on the chats, channel threads, create the presentation, create a speech using Copilot. For sales, creating a market trust research report, creating the presentation, compare the supplier agreement. If you are from IT, it can create the project plan for you, update the technical report. For marketing, it can analyze the market trend for you, brainstorm marketing campaign, consolidate the marketing reports, financial, like analyze a financial spreadsheet is really a big task. So you can take the help from the Copilot. Then create a financial analysis report. HR, if you have to do the comparison of all the resume, or to create any job description, or creating any interview questions and all, any email offer letter. This is for operations. If you want to explore more, you can just try this link. Here you have all the resource file. Okay, you can download the resource file the way I have downloaded. And you have all the use cases, like if you're from sales, you can use these use cases. You can use these files, like let's say for supplier agreement, when you will click on it, you have all the resource file, just need to download, and you have the prompt available. Just copy the prompt and put it with the Copilot. Okay, so that's it from my side. Thank you so much everyone for joining the session. Let me know if you have any query, any question, any doubt so far. Anyone? Okay, I hope this session was fruitful for you, and I could give you insight and give you understanding about the Copilot. What is Copilot, how it works, what are the core components of the Copilot, how you can write the effective prompts, best practices, and the demo I have covered could give you the understanding what is the capability of Copilot, how Copilot works, and how Copilot responds to us. So, once again, thank you so much, everyone. This was really a great session with you all. And yes, best of luck for the Copilot, that future that you are using. Bye bye. Take care, everyone. And please do not forget to give your valuable feedback.
Hello, ma'am. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for attending the session. Please make sure that you give your feedback. I hope everyone enjoyed the session. So much for your valuable time. You don't forget to give your feedback.